early doors greave there, which I did wrong, I don't know, about years ago now, and I just use it as a heat shield. So there you go, noteboard, all important noteboard, which I don't use or keep up to date, but it is helpful. Drawings by my daughter, which I need some new ones of. And there we go, I think we're just about there really. Just over here I've got the anvil that I do an awful lot of my filming on, you're familiar with, and surrounded. It's surrounded by various hammers of different shapes and sizes that I've made or bought. These are the ones I use a lot. You recognise them from the videos and so on. But there you go really. You can see why I've sort of resisted doing a workshop tour video, because I've struggled to keep it going this long, because the space I use is absolutely tiny. You don't need a large workshop. I'm very jealous, particularly of a lot of the American workshops I've seen, because they're cavernous in comparison to this. If I could wave a magic wand, I'd probably have it about half as large again, so I could fit some extra cleaning equipment in. But as long as you've got your workbench tidy and you know where everything else is, you don't need too large a space. It just saves you bumping into things like anvils and so on. A couple of little bits I've just seen. Bit of thick rubber matting on the concrete floor, particularly during the winter. That's such a useful thing, because your feet just get the heat sucked out of them. If you're not careful, you can end up with all sorts of trouble. My scrap bin, which desperately needs emptying, but it's just got so heavy now that I'm not emptying it until I absolutely have to. I'm playing bin Jenga with it at the moment. My other noteboard, there's a helmet I just recently finished, and some other bits and bobs on there, some notes, and the first ever bit of metalwork that I made. There you go. There's my knife that I made years ago, armed only with a small propane can heater, I think used for creme brulee or something, a small hammer and a rock, and I tried to make myself a knife, and I've kept it as a memento. And some sanitizing gel there. Oh, I better be zooming into, there we go, some sanitizing gel there in case I cut myself, and we're done. So there you go. The workshop tour didn't take long. Realistically, because I've burbled, I could have probably done all of that in about 30 seconds, but I want to make sure you see something and I say something about what I'm doing. But don't be discouraged. If you've got a small space, you know, just work within it. It's amazing what you can achieve. So best of luck, and I'll get back to making tutorials and method videos and all that sort of stuff after this.